How do I write an authorization letter for permission?
Welcome. Today, we're going to talk about how to write an authorization letter for permission. This is a crucial document that gives someone the authority to carry out a specific task on your behalf, or permits them to have access to your belongings or personal information. Remember, the tone and clarity are key elements in these letters.
What is an authorization letter for permission?
An authorization letter for permission is a formal document you write to give someone else the power to act or access certain resources on your behalf. This could include situations like allowing a friend to pick up your mail, or giving a colleague permission to use your copyrighted material. The purpose of the letter is to clearly state what you're allowing the person to do, under what circumstances, and for how long.
Essential elements of the letter.
An authorization letter for permission should contain a few critical elements. 1. Your name and contact information. As the authorizing party, you should start the letter with your name and address. 2. Recipient's name and contact information. If you know who will be reading the letter, include their name and address. 3. Date, the date when the letter was written. 4. The clear statement of authorization. This section should clearly detail what the authorized party is allowed to do. 5. Validity period of authorization. If applicable, you should mention the time frame for which the authorization is valid. 6. Your signature. The letter should end with your signature for validation.
Sample letter.
Here's a quick example of what an authorization letter for permission might look like. John Doe, 123 Main Street, Anytown, USA 12345 July 15, 2023. Jane Smith, 456 Broad Street, Anytown, USA 12345. Dear Jane, I, John Doe, hereby authorize you to collect my mail from my P.O. Box at the Anytown Post Office from July 20, 2023 to August 20, 2023, in my absence. Please present this letter as proof of my authorization. Thank you for your assistance. Sincerely, John Doe.
Best practices.
1. Use clear and concise language. Make sure your letter gets straight to the point to avoid any confusion. 2. Keep it formal and polite. Although you might know the person very well, it's best to maintain a formal and polite tone throughout the letter. 3. Review and proofread. Before you send your letter, make sure to review and proofread it to avoid any errors. Writing an authorization letter for permission might seem challenging, but it's actually quite straightforward once you know the format and important elements to include. Remember to be clear about what the person is allowed to do and for how long, and always keep the tone professional. Thank you for watching, and I hope this guide has been helpful.